My uncle's situation has been devastating to my grandmother. She was one of the main reasons I wrote in because I saw her heart breaking. My grandmother was severely depressed. She wouldn't leave the house.
She's lost 20 pounds. She's crying all the time. She's finding it difficult to find joy in everyday life. My mother has always catered to my brother and babied him, and she is really grieving the loss of that relationship.
Ed, would you like to know what I think?
Sure.
First off, I wouldn't be making any life decisions right now because you are in a volatile situation. Emotionally, you've been up and down. Right now, you're down. I think you're telling yourself some things that I think are distorted. I think you're telling yourself some things about family that are distorted. But I'm not going to ask you to take my word for that. I'm just going to ask you to withhold judgment. You said taking marijuana, you refer to it as medicinal marijuana, as though it being medicinal changes the chemical properties of it, which it does not. It is what it is. It affects the neurotransmitters of your brain the way it does, whether you put the word medicinal in front of it or you don't. Marijuana is marijuana, and it does what it does. For some people, it can be helpful. For others, it can be really complicating of their situation. You said it increases your creativity. But I'm telling you, particularly in your case, in my professional opinion, they don't. I think they could be the trigger for a whole lot of this. A lot of this real onset was pursuant to your neck surgery. You woke up and your arm was paralyzed, right, and you had pain from this cervical surgery. As luck would have it, I've had that surgery, and I still don't have any feeling in a big part of this arm. I know how that works, and I didn't start medical marijuana, but you did, and I think it may well have triggered some things that were sleeping below the surface with you. And you went off of it for 2 weeks and things didn't get better, so you now say you're smoking 4 times a day. I think you could be really pouring gas on a fire, and then you put alcohol on top of that and you tell Bill, hey, I can go to dinner, I won't be manic, I'll be fine. And you're good 80% of the way through, but then you've had a drink or two and you're wanting to dance with the waitress. So these substances aren't helping you. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.